Alright, guys. So last night I went to go see The Dark Knight Rises. Yeah, finally got around to it. It's been out for several weeks now. Just want to start off by saying that all the people involved in that tragic shooting on the opening night in Colorado, they will be missed. I'm not sure what the current status of the trial is for the guy that is accused of doing it. I don't follow news that well, but it is a tragedy, and it's it's just a terrible thing that's happened. But uh, thankfully, my viewing of The Dark Knight Rises was a little less eventful. And I thought it was really good. It was a very good film. Christopher Nolan returns as director and producer and screenwriter, along with his brother Jonathan Nolan. He, of course, does a very good job with it. His cinematography is great. Everything is just on a huge, grand scale, and it's. I love how Christopher Nolan brings the Batman series down to real life, but it still feels like it's larger than life. He just does a very good job with that again. Christian Bale returns as Bruce Wayne, and he did a really good job again. Gary Oldman returns as Commissioner Gordon. Morgan Freeman returns as Lucius Fox, and Michael Caine returns as Alfred. They all do a very, very good job. Gary Oldman and Michael Caine stand out. Alfred plays a big part in this movie. He Michael Caine is just a great actor, and he does a really good job with it all. And Tom Hardy plays the main villain, Bane. He does a really good job with it. I have to admit that I don't know much about Bane. I mean, I've read some Batman comics, but I haven't read anything involving Bane. So I don't know if his backstory is the same or if Christopher Nolan changed anything for the movie. But I don't know. I thought he was a really cool villain. The Joker, I still like the Joker a lot more. Mainly because, I don't know, I'm familiar with the Joker. I've read some comics involving the Joker. But I think Bane was a good villain because for the first time that I've seen, Batman was actually physically challenged by the main villain. I mean, the Joker was a great adversary. He was smart and just downright sinister. But Bane is smart, sinister, and also incredibly strong. And that gives Batman a run for his money. Um, and Anne Hathaway plays Selena Kyle, aka Catwoman, although she's never really referred to as Catwoman in this movie. She does a great job. She's smoking hot and really a threat to be reckoned with. She does a good job with it. Um, Joseph Gordon-Levitt plays a police officer named Blake. He's a cool character. He's a good guy. He does a really good job with the part. He's also in Christopher Nolan's Inception. Alright, so this movie takes place 8 years after the events of The Dark Knight. And Batman has gone into retirement because the blame for the deaths of 5 people and Harvey Dent have been pushed onto him. There may be some spoilers for The Dark Knight, the movie The Dark Knight, but I'm going to try my best not to spoil anything for The Dark Knight Rises. The plot is really, really good. It's really well written. It's very intense. It really keeps you on the edge of your seat. Christopher Nolan and Jonathan Nolan do a great job with it. I do like The Dark Knight a little bit better, but this movie is still great in itself. I'm gonna say now I haven't seen all of Batman Begins, but I do know that I can tell that this one ties back together with Batman Begins and makes this whole trilogy come full circle, and I like that. does a really good job with that. Hans Zimmer, I can't believe I forgot to talk about him. Hans Zimmer returns to do the music for this movie. He does an awesome job as usual. Every one of these Batman movies that he does the score for is like pure gold. He's an awesome. He does an awesome work with the music. It is that driving, pounding, intense music that you know and love from Batman Begins and The Dark Knight, and it just comes back with full force in this. Um, I think I had a few problems with it. I don't think Batman was not Bruce Wayne. Bruce Wayne was used a lot in the movie, but actual Batman wasn't used as much as he was in like The Dark Knight. It gets into a lot of politics of things, and you really get to know the villains. You get to know Bane, and you get to know their whole scheme, and they're trying to destroy Gotham. But Batman, since he is in retirement for part of the film, he's not used as much. And the political government talk about the whole thing and the economy and stuff, it kind of slows it down a little bit. I mean, this is just me. I have a hard time following government and political stuff, so that just kind of slowed it down for me. I like the action. The action was really cool. Batman gets some new toys in this. It's some really good action scenes. A lot of fight scenes between Bane and Batman, which are awesome, which are really intense and really fast-paced. I mean, what it all boils down to, it's what you can expect from Christopher Nolan. It's just a high-wire, entertaining superhero film. And he does a really good job with it. It's a shame that his trilogy is finished, because I'm sure, no spoilers here, but with the ending is a really good ending, too. He could have definitely kept this going a lot longer. But I guess he only wanted to do a trilogy, or he only has signed up to do a trilogy, and that's fine. He did a really good job with the Batman movies, probably the best Batman movies since Tim Burton had it, and I don't know, it exceeded my expectations and fulfilled my thirst for Batman. It just did a really good job. Go see it.